Hello everybody, welcome back to my Let's Play of Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. Arcade Craig here. Bella Shepherd here. She was just hanging out with Philip and Patricia here, and the matriarch and patriarch of this family that's all on board, and talking to them about Yosemite, and she was showing them pictures on her Omni tool, and just kind of telling them she feels bad that the last time they were out exploring it, she should have stopped at the local cluster and taken them to Earth, taking a day or so just to check it out and show it to them firsthand. But she's like, just let them know. First opportunity we get now, we'll do it. We do still have emergent matters with the mission that we do now got to get to though, and it's on her checklist so to do that. So and I just showed them some pictures and videos of it, but let them know, that the pictures in the video don't do it full justice as being there. Yeah, Jazzy here knows about it. She knows. She's been there. So does Andrea. They know about Yosemite. Hey there, little bear. Little bear don't know it though. We need to show little bear. All right, let's check the emails here or the chat. See if there's anything new in that. That's the archive version. Nope, doesn't look like there's anything new. Okay. So we're all caught up on that. So now on today's agenda, basically what we're going to do though is we're going to talk to Legion to get his loyalty mission. We'll do a little bit of talking to see if I don't think anyone else will have anything because I think well, it's possible Samara and Jack might still. So we'll talk to them as well. But we'll just see if Joker has anything new to say. But yeah, it's Legion's loyalty that's up for next. And that, honestly, we've only got 3 videos to go, counting this one. So 2 after this. After this will be the final video, final mission, and then we'll be doing a rival. Excuse me. After that,
Commander.
I doubt you have anything to say about the derelict Reaper, but let's see.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
Yeah, and we've asked you both about Legion and Miranda, so now we're good.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
All right, you guys hold it down. All right, so yeah, we're just getting down to the nitty gritty now, man, and kind of really like surprised and shocked by it. Do I have to do any upgrades? Oh, I did. Ship decided to go back to energy drain. I am gonna keep adrenaline rush. But this isn't the version that had the modded version of it. That was for Mass Effect 3. I was confusing it. This one is the same as it always was in the game. But I'm gonna keep it. I like it. But yeah, so we don't have the ammo powers anymore. But energy drain is very useful, and adrenaline rush is pretty fun. So, yeah, we lost, basically the ammo powers, and no longer have shockwave.
Commander, Legion would like to talk with you.
Yes, I'm on my way. Thank you, Kelly. We'll get his loyalty, and of course we know after that, when we next access the galaxy map, the crew abductions are going to happen.
Shepard Commander,
So
we have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
that's what's going to be for going on today's video. That there was one more side mission that we'll do. We will save that for when we do arrival. Right before arrival, I'll do that.
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
The dead Reaper, huh?
So why did you need to go to the Reaper corpse?
The heretics store the code in a quantum storage device Sovereign provided. To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
And what are the effects of this virus?
So the virus would give all Geth the heretics' logic, and all Geth would then go to war with organics.
Yes, Geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
And hacking of Geth?
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
Can you explain that a little further?
So the reason they worship the Reapers is a math error?
It is difficult to express. Your brain exists as chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics. The heretic's conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geth say 2 is less than 3.
So the
Whoop.
virus would give all
Yes,
Geth...
Quicker than I
they
meant.
judge that forcing.
And the speed of the infection?
If it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL-COM buoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoined the network.
And can you find this virus?
You know where this thing is?
The Heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet whether we will wipe them or not, but we will stop them.
I won't let them brainwash your race. Especially not to worship Reapers. You have my word on that.
We will begin preparations.
Well, Trip was more definitive than I was intending. I should have just clicked on "We'll do it," but apparently. All right, see if Samara has anything new. You got a minute?
Shepard,
I thought we could chat a bit.
I would like that.
What of you?
You have been a good friend to me.
Yeah, I'm glad we're friends. You definitely seem like someone who could learn a lot from.
That means a lot to me.
If we both still live when this is done, you may call upon me for aid at any time.
I
I
will.
will come for you, Shepard.
Very nice. Good to have someone as reliable as you at my side there, Samara. Didn't have anything more. Clicked on that. I don't think there's any more in here that we haven't clicked on. The notes. All right.
Do you need something?
Do you want to talk?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Of course, Shepard. Join me.
Still talking to Cole yet?
Yes. It's still difficult, but he seems less angry.
Well,
Will
that's
you
good.
hear my confession, Shepard?
Don't I always? Of course.
I wouldn't talk to you if I didn't want to hear what you have to say.
When I married Erica, the Hanar let me leave their service to raise a family, but I had no other skills, so I freelanced. When Erica was killed, I pursued those responsible. Once I'd eliminated them, I had no goal. I accepted the Dantius commission because I didn't know what else to do.
I mean, it was a dangerous attitude, but it's all he knew, really. So, I mean, it sounds like it was a good thing we met when we did.
I guess you're lucky we came along when we did.
It was an intervention by the gods. I would have died in that penthouse. I would have fulfilled my contract. If Nasana's guards caught me afterwards, it would have been a good death. But someone else was pushing to reach the target, forcing me to move faster, challenging me. I had to reach her first.
I mean, of course you didn't know, Shep. How could you have? And I'm not quite sure what Trevor means with that being in quotes, but we'll go ahead and go with that.
You're alive because I wounded your pride?
Pride is the line between a professional and a thug. Your mission gave me purpose, a cause to die for, a chance to atone. I was able to speak to my son again. I can leave my body in peace.
Yeah, don't leave it just yet. But no, I mean, look, he is a dying man. Like that's inevitable. And of course, we do know his ultimate fate. It won't be from that disease, but nevertheless, he's nearing his end, and that he's finding peace with his son. He's finding atonement, redemption, all wonderful things, and I am happy for you, Thane, in spite of your circumstances, your condition.
You've had a hard life. You deserve some peace.
Whatever may happen, my gun is yours.
You're a good ally to have there, Thane. I appreciate it, man. All right. Oh, talk to Jack, and we'll get on. I'll run by to see if Gabby and Ken have anything to say. To see if they have any ambient conversation going on.
Did you hear that we are sharing our deck with a Krogan?
Well, ain't that peachy?
Yeah, I should have been doing that more, man. I kind of forgot that they do that in this game. That these two had ambient language. I'll try and get that, here the remainder of the way when I can. All right, Jack. What's up?
Hey,
Hey,
What's happening?
you got a lot of questions, don't you?
I'm interested, but interested in what way, Shep? Right. So I'm gonna be like, yeah, so what? But even that, like, I don't want to be flirtatious with her. But so what if I am?
If I want to talk to you, I will.
Been
Shit.
thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now, and you're always coming to talk to me. Shepard, you got feelings for me? Because I don't need the complication.
Yeah, unfortunately, I did open this path. This is part of the same gender romance mod, I think is what it's called. That's the one that allowed me to also romance Miranda if I wanted to. Yeah, Miranda and Jack, but as a female. Which, like I said, she is a great romance to pursue, but I'm gonna have to unfortunately be an ass because this other two, of course, are going a pathway that's definitively going a pathway I don't want to go. I'm committed to Tally. Tally's my gal. You don't sound convinced, but nah, that's just I'm gonna have to be blunt. No, I'm not in that way, Jack. I'm sorry.
I'm not looking for that.
No,
Good. I didn't want you coming around here anymore anyway.
I agreed. No romance. Yes, very much. But is there an issue?
Is there a problem?
Can't figure if you're playing me or not. I don't like it.
No, I'm not playing you at all.
Then stop.
You'd like that. Make this about you and what you want. I have to think. Go away. I don't want you coming around here for a while.
Alrighty then. Yep. Apparently, Shep was giving off wrong signals to Jack, though. Maybe Shep being so open and trusting of Jack and that, and Jack isn't used to genuine concern for her. Well, I did want to look at the protein orb thing we picked up. I haven't checked it out since we've been back. Feed the fishy fishies. Hey, fishy fishies. Also, I think the eel that I was thinking about, I think that must be Mass Effect 3. I know there is one in Mass Effect 3, but I thought there was one in this one too, but apparently not. But there are a bunch of pads in here too that I need to read. But yeah, there's the spear. I mean, Shep apparently feels cool with having it here. No concerns, I guess. But all right. Let's click on some of these notepads so people can read them. As I said, always click on the screen if you'd like to pause the video and read what they say. And man, watching back on some of the videos when I've done this, I don't know how many times I've said pause the menu to do it. Like, man, if I had a drinking game with you guys about me mistakenly saying that instead of pause the screen, like you guys would be suffering likely some serious liver damage. I don't know why I kept saying pause the menu. Eight. I think there's also some reading in the bathroom that I noticed the last time I was changing into the armor in there, so get that too. Yeah. Hola, mi muñequita. I see him. All right. Ripper's toilet reading, apparently. And your ship. Last one here. All right. Now it's time to get to work. And on this mission,
No messages for you, Commander.
little bear, little scratch behind the ear there. Be taking tally. I mean, it makes the most sense, I think, story-wise, of dealing with such things. It's good for her to see other perspectives on something like this. And see, before we do, what's that called? Arrival, we'll come and do this one, disable blood pack relay, see what that's about. For all I know, it may lead to even another mission, but if it does, we'll do it. We'll do this side mission if it leads to any more, and then we'll do Arrival, and that will be the end of that. I will be giving my final thoughts on the game though at the end of the next video when the game ends. So when the game proper ends, that's what we'll do is I'll offer my thoughts then on this game, and on the post final video with the rival and that on that I'm gonna do my ranking of the squad mates on that video. That'll just be for the characters as they are here in this game. And then in Mass Effect 3, probably when we're doing the Citadel party, I'll give a listing of my favorite or the ranking of the squad mates in Mass Effect 3 itself, and then within that same one, right after, do like the ranking of all the squad mates from all three games and where I place them all. That'll be kind of fun. But all right, let's get to it. Alizora, let me get you back in your regular one.
You know it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed.
My joke, Hey, maybe he's just seen Legion's dance moves. He does do the robot, so.
Alert. This facility has little aerogravity. Geth require neither.
Under alarms?
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
Alright, let's get
We've
moving.
got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Shepard Commander, we concluded that destruction of this station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option. Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
Either way, these Geth won't be a problem anymore. But Shepard, think about this. If you rewrite these Geth, they'll join the others. Legion's Geth will be stronger. Can we trust them not to attack us in the future?
And why didn't you bring this up earlier, Legion?
Why didn't you mention this before we came aboard?
We did not know the virus was complete. It is. It can be used against the true Geth at any time. Our arrival was timely.
What do you recommend, Legion?
They're your people, Legion. You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
This is very difficult and an interesting ethical question. They are just machines in a way, but obviously they've gained some sense of self-awareness and but rewriting them is some, yes, akin to brainwashing. It would seem, but it's kind of similar to the question with Theron. Is submission preferable to extinction? And wiping them out. Obviously, this isn't an extinction event for all guests, but it is for these so-called heretics. So, I mean, I do think like we should, maybe it was proper to just kind of say let's go, but I don't know. We'll go for now, and we'll figure this out as we go.
This isn't the time to debate it. Let's move while the heretics are distracted.
Now, did look kind of funny with that helmet. It almost kind of looked like Shepard didn't have a neck with this on. So I'm gonna look real quick and see if we could change the helmet. I don't think we'll be able to, but let's. Helmet. If we select our own helmet, will it allow it to override it? It was probably because of what she's wearing. It was making it look like she don't have a neck, I think. But let's try this. Just see. Yeah,
We're clear for the moment.
it overrides for whatever reason with that. But oh well, so be it. Man, I'm so used to assigning ammo powers right away. Kind of weird not to have that. Legion, get out your
Change weapons.
sniper rifle, please.
The Geth are inactive. Maybe we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive strikes against hardlink routers.
All right.
We have been detected.
Shepard, I'm picking up useful resources in the Geth hubs. We could salvage them for supplies.
Let's do that.
Why are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
These are mobile platforms, hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
Please tell me more.
I'm not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
If you exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
There is only we. We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
I mean, why worry about brainwashing? Because it's just it is so complicated when they're software. Not a simple answer, man. But yeah, the heretics are a part of you. That is certain.
I can see why you'd be conflicted about the heretics. In a way, whatever you do to them, you're doing to yourself.
Yes, once they return to us and upload their memories, we will share their experience of being altered.
They don't feel guilt. That's obviously, and can they be traumatized? I don't know. But these just seem like Like I keep feeling like I need to be taking more neutral position here because I don't. How can they be traumatized?
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Like they don't think in ways that we organics do. They think based on like pure logic.
We can assume control of any defensive turret. They will assist us briefly, then self-destruct.
Very nice. Take that one for now.
Control.
All right. Well, assume control of that one there, Legion.
Enemy firewall compromised.
Apparently you didn't. You tried, Tal. Excellent work.
We have been detected.
Can't reach the target.
Hey, good shot.
Shields are back.
Threat neutralized. Enemy disabled.
Blow up this bad boy now.
Emergency shields engaged.
Baby. Since you're flying. It is fun in this game, well, in these games when there's low gravity type of effects. When you're walking on the side of the Citadel at the finale, that was pretty fun, man. Send them up and off flying.
Overclocking kinetic barrier system.
Something more to pick up over here. What? No.
Overriding turret.
I seen you, invisible one, but then I lost you.
Overclocking kinetic.
That's the end of them. Kind of standing there. Oh. Oh. I seen Legion for a second, it freaked me out.
We've been spotted.
Ah well.
Emergency shields engaged.
Nah, he's dead. That worked, Tal.
I had no idea Geth built stations this large.
The station is over 15 kilometers long. That room may run the length of it.
I'm gonna be quite frank. Being legally blind, I'm not seeing it being that large. To me, I can see about, looks like maybe 30 feet out, and then it definitely gets really foggy from there. But if it does run much deeper, yeah, it just looks pretty foggy out there to me. But I think it's more Geth shield boost, I think, or something like
This
that.
might be useful.
Ah, there you go, Legion. We'll boost that up for you. We don't need that yet for the final. We have to kind of hold down the room. Yeah, the writing and destroying, I don't know, man. It is difficult, like ethical problem without question.
We've been detected.
Honestly,
Long-range target neutralized.
even now though, I'm not sure which I'm gonna choose here.
Rerouting power revealed.
I know which one, meta-wise, what is the better one to pick for kind of for a little bit better numbers outcome, I think, for the third game, but I don't know. It's definitely something that I can see both sides of what might be the better option here.
Are
there's
these
some
databases?
Processors. Each contains thousands of geth.
Can't they see us walking by?
They are no more aware of us than you are of cells in your bloodstream.
This is a good conversation right here.
This isn't like the other hubs we've seen here.
This is a database. It contains a portion of the heretic's accumulated memories. Wait. We discovered copies of our current patrol routes in this database. This suggests the heretics have lifetimes within our networks.
And like, that seems surprising to you, Legion?
We wouldn't be here if the heretics wanted to be friends with the Geth. Why wouldn't they spy on you?
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. We are not suspicious. We accept each other. The heretics desired to leave. We understood their reasons. We allowed it. There was peace between us.
No, it's not that they're naive. They do have a different perspective. They have a different, obviously a very different way of thinking. But yeah, I mean, things do change, especially with time separated from one another. And we will evolve basically along different paths. So
It couldn't have lasted forever. You disagreed about what path your race should take.
Human history is a litany of blood shed over differing ideals of rulership and afterlife. Geth have no such history. We shared consensus on such things. How could we have become so different? Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong?
it's not that you did anything wrong. It's just that, like I said, you guys were no longer connected to one another, and you grew apart, having different perspectives. No longer saw eye to eye, unfortunately. And I don't think it's necessarily anyone's fault. You just saw the world differently from each other.
When individuals are separated, they develop in different ways. When they get back together, they don't always get along.
If this is the individuality you value, we question your judgment. This topic is irrelevant. We must return to the mission.
Has your opinion about rewriting been updated there?
Have you reached a decision about whether to rewrite the heretics or not?
We are still trying to build consensus. Some processes judge destruction preferable, others rewrite.
All right, let's get a move on.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
No, individuality is still superior, to my opinion. You still want to value the individual. And obviously, as it gets more broader, you want to take other perspectives into consideration. But I mean, you want to protect individual freedom. You want to protect. By protecting individual freedom, you protect freedom for all, basically. But I just
Hacking turret.
oh, didn't mean to hack turret. Meant to do that. All right, Legion. Let's get in this.
This is it?
Yes, we will upload a copy of our runtime into the core. It will delete all copies of the virus. When complete, it will notify us. The indexing operation will take time. The heretics will respond with force to our upload. We must hold this room. We can override some of the station's internal systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
Yep.
You can override these like you did the earlier turrets. They can help defend our position.
Correct. In addition to the turrets around us, there are others on the mainframes below. Indicate which you want activated, and we will program them. This will only last a few seconds.
All right. Go.
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
File transfer begun. Shepard Commander, where would you like us to activate defenses? Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Okay.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Maneuvering.
Okay. Let's get some bots out there. Legionnaire, Bluebell, Tika, get to work.
Combat drone.
Hack that one if you would there, Legion. Tally, hack that one, please.
Reinforcing shield.
Okay. Drain that one shield there, Sal. I'm gonna pull him. Hit him with the warp. He's already dead.
Emergency shields engaged.
Hack that one, Legion. And that one.
Overriding turret. Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Okay, get the bot or combat drones out there again. Where they at? I'm not seeing them yet. I have a little bit of a hard time, like it's not the clearest down there for me.
Reinforcing shields.
Okay. Try pulling that guy. Yep, that was completely futile. Wish we could go down there, man.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platform. Assuming control.
Please do. Where am I getting shot from? Down that line. Alright. Let's get the drones over there. Get to work, boys and girls. Alright. Pulling that one. Kinda hit it with warp, make them go pop. Yeah. Alright. Drain that one. Shield, Roberto. Go ahead and pull him. Hack that one. Try warping that one. Job so far there, team.
Rerouting power to shield. Control. Enemy disabled.
Yeah, so the sniper rifle doesn't work the greatest without you try just shooting from the hip.
Overclocking kinetic barrier system. Rerouting power to shield.
Alright. Hack that one, Legion. Get the drones out.
They should soften them up.
Train you. I think it's a tough one. No. Yeah.
Data mining and analysis complete. Shepard Commander, it is time to choose. Do we rewrite the heretics or delete them?
How do you feel about destroying your own people here, Legion?
You don't have any trouble wiping out your own people.
Every sapient has the right to make their own decisions. The heretics chose a path that prohibits coexistence.
That doesn't make sense. If they have the right to make their own decisions, how can you suggest brainwashing them to accept your way?
We stated the option exists. We did not endorse it. It is Shepard Commander's decision.
Kind of weird that it's left up to us, but. And about reusing this virus?
What's to stop them from using the virus later to change themselves back?
We will delete the virus after using it. We judge it too dangerous to allow its existence.
Yeah, and why is it that I'm making this choice?
Why are you letting me make this decision? They're your people.
We are conflicted. There is no consensus among our higher order runtimes. 573 favor rewrite, and 571 favor destruction. Shepard Commander, you have fought the heretics. You have perspective we lack. The Geth grant their fate to you.
It is a freaking hard choice, man. It honestly is. Like if they were organic beings, would I just want to wipe them out completely, entirely, or would I rather brainwash them? Man, that's like it's so much the Saren thing. Like I said, it's a mission preferable to extinction type of thing. And in that, I did say that I guess from that perspective of us being wiped out or just submitting, for me the better thing was to fight. Like, but and that was the perspective of us being wiped out, and saying, what, but also if you were to submit, I understood that point of view, because if you were, even though you might not make it, but you still give yourselves a chance to fight later, type of thing. So it's like once you're wiped out, once you're extinct, there is no more. You're done for. So, but there's certainly something to fighting, right? But it's like it's kind of, there are similarities here, but it's being machines. I can't deny that it is also a bit different in a, because it really brainwashed them. If we're just wiping these ones out, it is a faction of them, but it is an entire. We're not wiping out an entire. Like, I don't know, man. But am I like? Is it basically the essence of me wiping out an entire nation? Am I genociding an entire people in a sense by doing this? It's so complicated with them being machines. with And at this point, they aren't fully self-aware to the point of full AIs. They're on the kind of the cusp of it, and they are far better, obviously, when they're together. But as we know, with what happens in Mass Effect 3, if you let them upgrade um, with the Reaper code, like they do within that gain full-on intelligence, like their own, become individual beings basically at that point. And man, I honestly am not sure what's the better choice here. It doesn't feel right to me to just wipe them out. It doesn't. But of course, it doesn't feel right to rewrite them. But I think by at least rewriting them, they would still have a chance of still finding their own way and making their own like, as well as Legion has talked about, being able to self-determination, right? To have to self-determinate, like that's. So yeah, they're going against that here, as we're forcing them against their will to believe something they don't. But I think that might be preferable to just killing them, wiping out, where there is no coming back from that, obviously. So yeah, we'll go ahead and rewrite them.
If they're rewritten, your people will accept them back? Will they even want to go back?
They will agree with our judgments in return. We will integrate their experiences. All will be stronger.
Take them then. When we get control of the core, release the virus.
Acknowledged. Introducing virus. Note, remote access via high-gain transmission required.
What does that mean?
The virus will be sent to heretics in nearby star systems. This station will broadcast a powerful electromagnetic pulse through FTL channels.
How powerful?
Yield in excess of 1.21 petawatts. Alert. EM flux will be hazardous to unshielded organic forms. Addendum. The interior of this station is not shielded.
I really wish you'd said that before. Back to the ship. Double time,
Yep.
people.
Time to go. We got a clock. It is more beneficial for the Quarians if you do destroy them, obviously, in their war in Mass Effect 3. So, like, what I just did does make it harder on the Quarians. The Geth will be stronger because of it, but, you know, I wasn't taking any of that into consideration here. I'm looking at it strictly as, at this moment, what Shep would choose, and it's a really tough choice, man. Pull you, and I'm gonna charge you about 350. Yeah, buddy. Easy money, guys. Lots of time. Y'all wanna hang out? Nah, I guess we should go, huh? I do love that though, man. Those type of... Oh, sorry about that. Hold on. Sorry about that. Don't know what set Bella off there. But saying, I do love this type of like ethical conundrums. Man, I'm sorry. Hold on. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know if someone arrived at the door. We got guests. I'm not sure. But yeah, those type of ethical conundrums are really cool to contemplate, and especially when it's like that, where it's not so clear, man, at all, and you have to really ponder on based on what evidence you provided, what would be the best way to go. And I think once you wipe, people's out, there's no coming back from that. So it just didn't seem right in the end. But I can certainly see why you could also do why it'd be the right thing to do as well. And it's terrific writing by Bioware there.
Commander, Tali just went to have a chat with Legion. You better get down to the AI core.
I'm on it, Joker.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here. I caught Legion scanning my Omni tool. It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Creators performed weapons tests and were discussing plans to attack us. We believed it necessary to warn our people.
We already made the Geth stronger by rewriting the ones that worship the Reapers. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet by giving them more information.
Creator Talizora acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them. We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
Oh, man. Like, certainly I can definitely understand going this, like, just knock this shit off right here, right now. There's a much bigger picture at stake, and I understand both of your positions, but this has to stop because we got a bigger picture to consider. But I think Shep can see both of their sides on this and why they both feel that way, and why they're both dug in. And so I think it's fair to acknowledge that to them both, that I get where you both are coming from. I understand why you both feel as you do, but but it gets down to that, the bottom line, that there is a bigger picture here at play that we have to keep our focus on above all else. And I understand the fear for your own people, especially when the history between these two groups and what the absolute just. Well, I won't get too much into the beginnings and the conflict of the Morning War, as it was called, until Mass Effect 3, particular when we're doing the mission for Legion, where we go into the servers or whatever that is. But I'll definitely really be getting into that there. But for now, I think you guys got to try and keep your eye on the bigger prize here, the bigger picture.
Tally, your father was running brutal experiments. If the subjects had been human, I'd damn well be telling the Alliance about it.
I know, but if the Geth find out...
They'd attack, which would cause a war that would leave both the Geth and the Quarians vulnerable when the Reapers show up. Is that what you want, Legion?
We believed it was necessary to relay the information.
Sooner or later, you're both gonna have to stop fighting this war, or we'll all end up paying for it.
To facilitate unit cohesion, we will not transmit data regarding creator plans.
Thank you, Legion.
Thank you, Legion. I understand your intention. What if I gave you some non-classified data to send?
We would be grateful.
I can get along. Put away your imaginary weapon, Chip. Not a girl. Yeah, it's difficult, man. I definitely understand where they're both coming from here. Let's see if I can catch him dancing again. But all right, let's see what he's got to say. How's it going, Legion? How you feeling, man?
Shepard.
What happens to the heretics now?
They will isolate themselves and reconsider their past judgments.
How long will that take?
We think at the speed of light. In the time it takes you to voice a question, I can review all my time aboard Normandy. When they have reached new judgments, they will leave their hiding places and return to us.
And tell me more about the guest, if you. Although I think we've probably exhausted these, but let's take a look if anything's been updated in it.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
No, nothing more. And his upgrade is just the weapon we already have. So, no, we'll talk later, Legion. Oh wait,
I'd like
hold
to
on.
ask about something else.
Ready.
That one there. Let me learn about you.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
All right, we'll have to talk to him later.
I have
Then.
to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
All right, Legion. I'm being here doing the robot. Kind of caught you just barely at the end of it on one of the occasions, but. All right, how's it going, Doc? We'll check in again with Samara and Jack. Well, Samara, Jack, and Thane. I think they are kind of the only ones that will have updated stuff to say for now, if possible. But it may be done with Samara. It might have been the last one we just had. Until the very end.
Shepard,
How are you?
perhaps we could speak later. I wish to meditate.
No? You sure? Do you want to talk? I don't think she
How
does.
are you?
Perhaps we could speak later.
All right.
I should go.
Of course.
Indeed. Yeah, it may be exhausted now with all of them, except like what in the post game, after you make the decision about the collector base, they'll have something to say about that. But let's see here. Click on it. There we go.
Do you need something?
You want to talk?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditation.
Very good. All right, so we'll just go talk to Jack, see how that is. Run by Gabby and Ken. Then we're gonna kind of go as if we're going to the do that secondary mission that we found.
I've got green across the board. The forward tanks are buoyant and elevated.
Are you talking about the Normandy or Miranda?
I'm talking about the one that's covered and protected, not bouncing in the breeze.
I don't know. Operative Lawson's uniform is very official. It always makes me stand at attention.
Indeed.
Such a dog.
Well, let's see if Jack has anything more.
Hey,
Hello.
Talk to me, Jack.
I got nothing to say. You act interested, but you got other things going. So don't pretend you coming down here is special. You make a lot of stops.
I mean, okay. Yeah, you mean Tally? Because I'm interested, but interested in you just as a person, as a friend, as something I wanted to get to know. But obviously, Jack kind of misread that. But still, yeah, you mean Tally?
Cut me some slack, alright?
I don't care
Hmm.
where you play, but don't act like I'm precious if this is just killing time for you.
Um, no, no, definitely not. I'm still interested in them. Who's them? I'm still interested in her. Is that what that means? I don't know what they mean by that. Because I'm not in it with Tally, and it's not a matter of choice. I'm still interested in Tally.
You know I can't promise you that.
Then why
Yeah,
the hell are you talking to me? Get the fuck out of here.
it, yeah, that definitely has gone into directions I didn't intend. Only gotten worse. Trying to be friendly, Jack. She totally misread it. That it like again though. That's so much of the issue though, where in Mass Effect, where you click on things, you think it's gonna say one thing, but it says another. Like I wish it would just lay out exactly what Shep was gonna say. Okay, there. What we're about to do, of course, is this is such a contrived thing in this game where you don't if you don't have any other missions to do and you go to click on the galaxy map and it takes you to the collectors arriving and you'll be like, well, I didn't really have anywhere where I was going, but yet Shepard's taking everybody in the crew off to where don't know where. So it is very much a contrived thing. It is a shame that they didn't kind of come up with something that they could add Shep and that whole crew to go off and do. And while that was happening, you know, the collectors arrive rather than just kind of taken out of your hands whether you had nothing going on or not. But we do still have that side mission that we're gonna act like we're gonna go do, I guess. So it's not showing up in our journal, but it is on the map. So whatever that is.
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
Okay.
Hey, Commander, good news. Looks like the Reaper IFF is finally hooked up and ready to go.
That is not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems. I recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it.
Yeah, play it safe.
Better safe than sorry with this tech. We'll take the shuttle for this trip.
I'll make sure we're up and running when you get back.
Commander, Miranda, I've already notified the team. We'll meet you on the shuttle. Once we're closer to our destination, you can decide who to take with you.
Yeah, seems like you got it all covered, Miranda.
And I guess I'll head down to the shuttle. Joker, ship's all yours. Take care of her.
Aye, aye, Commander.
In spite of that contrivance, though, this is a really good scene and a powerful one to give you a very personal now reason to
I'm telling
go
you,
after
Edie,
the
your
collectors.
readings are off. It's radiation bleed, just white noise.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting the Normandy's location.
Transmitting? To who? Oh, shit! We're getting out of here!
Propulsion systems are disabled. I'm detecting a virus in the ship's computers.
From the IFF? Damn it, why didn't you scrub it?
Primary defense systems are offline. We can save the Normandy, Mr. Moreau, but you must help me.
Edie needed Windows
Give me
Defender
the
on.
ship.
What? You're crazy! You start singing Daisy Bell and I'm done.
Unlock my sealed databases and I can initiate countermeasures. The maintenance shaft in the science lab will allow passage to the AI core. Main corridors are no longer safe. The collectors have boarded. emergency floor lighting will guide you, Mr. Moreau.
God damn it.
It's pretty much the only time in Mass Effect where we ever control someone else besides Shepard. I don't recall us ever playing as anyone else. There's a short time in Arrival when we're kind of Shepard's using control to use a robot. Yeah, hold it down, guys. Sorry. Good luck. Freaking brutal, man. Like I say, it is good though. It makes for it brings it home to the player, man. This is obviously very personal. When it was just a colony of people that we didn't know, other than the Vermeer survivor, for example. I mean, yeah, that obviously raises your concern, but
Multiple hostiles detected on the crew deck.
this really does it, though.
This deck is crawling with those things. Stay
All right,
close.
I will. Hawthorne, thanks. There, they got Kelly. Again, someone we've had a very close relationship with that, talk to all the time.
Main fusion plant offline. Activating emergency H fuel cells.
It's the doctor. All right. Oh, no. No time to do some reading.
All right, I'm at, you.
Connect the core to the Normandy's primary control module.
Great. This is where it starts. When we're just all organic batteries, guess who they'll blame? This is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
I have access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
You want me to go crawling through the ducts again?
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees.
Freaking idiot, man.
That is a joke.
Right.
The shaft behind you connects to the engineering deck. Good luck.
Thanks, Edie. First time playing this part is the part that got me, man. It just went rushing on ahead. And I'm like, nope, you gotta wait for the
Hostiles are present
bastards
in
to pass
engineering.
through
They're
first.
heading towards the cargo bay. Engineering is clear of hostiles. Proceed immediately to minimize chances of detection.
Alright, Joker.
Activate the drive and I will open the airlocks as we accelerate. All hostiles will be killed.
What? What about the crew?
They are gone, Jeff. The collectors took them.
Oh, shit.
I am sealing the engine room. I have control.
Well done, Jeff. That took
Purge is
guts.
complete. No other life forms on board. Securing airlocks and cargo bay doors.
Dude, that took tremendous courage on Joker's part. Ah, damn.
Send a message to Shepard Shuttle. And tell her what happened.
Message away. Are you feeling well, Jeff?
No. But thanks for asking.
Everyone? You lost everyone and damn near lost the ship too?
I know, alright? I was here.
It's not his fault, Miranda. None of us caught it.
Mr. Taylor is correct. The harmful data in the collector drive was even more sophisticated than the black box Reaper viruses I was given.
Yeah, Miranda's coming in a little too harsh on Joker, taking it out on him. I mean, obviously everyone's here's now under extreme stress now, and but it's not Joker's fault, obviously. How you hanging in there, Joker?
I heard it was a rough ride. How you holding up?
There's a lot of empty chairs in here.
We did everything we could, Jeff.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
I mean, absolutely, we need to get the crew back, but this is of the utmost importance. Of most utmost immediate importance is the virus contained.
Is the ship clean? We can't risk this happening again.
Edie and I purged the systems. The Reaper IFF is online. We can go through the Omega-4 relay whenever you want.
Don't even get me started about unshackling a damned AI.
Well, what can I do against collectors? Break my arm at them? Edie cleared the ship. She's all right.
I assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
No, Edie's proven to be nothing but reliable for us. So I trust Edie.
Edie's had plenty of opportunity to kill us. We need all the help we can get.
Sounds like we have everything we need to rescue the crew.
We've done everything we can. It's time to take the fight to the collectors.
Again, Shep looking in awkward directions in this room, man. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if I need to put her in, just if it would help if I just put her in clothes. Nothing is modded into this. But I thought that N7 hoodie, I thought that was now in the Legendary Edition in this game. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I need to try that, though, for the remainder part of this game is just put her in clothing that's from within this game. But, no, we are ready. Let's go get our people.
Joker, head back up to the bridge. The rest of you, to your stations.
Aye, aye, Commander. Just punch up the galaxy map whenever you're ready.
Okay, we'll very quickly go see if anyone has anything to say. If they do, I think it would be brief, but we shall see. And then we'll end this session. How's it going, Martin?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Having trouble working between your interruptions and Edie's insistence that insane experiments endanger entire crew. Hard to concentrate. Affecting morale. Anything else?
Well, then hang in there, Martin.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Yeah, that might be a sign that there's nothing really that's said by the crew. I have a feeling that there's not. Don't need that. Yep, want that. Is there anything else? No, we've already got his gun. Alright. Now this is a nice touch though. Seeing now the empty spots. Like you feel the absence. Believe me. Shepard just now felt a real gut punch though that not just Kelly's gone. The entire family. She's befriended. She told she would take to Yosemite. They're all gone. And the collectors have taken them. I mean, Shepard's now feeling that. It's so quiet in there, and Jacob, you got anything to say, man?
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already?
Yeah, they're not gonna have anything to say. I think so.
Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
So all we're gonna talk to is Joker and Edie. Yeah. It's too quiet here. Their absence is terribly felt. And I even took Robert. He's the whole brains of this operation. I mean, that spells trouble for this operation. But I don't think I'd clicked on this one.
Primary systems clear.
All right, Joker. How you feeling, man? How you hanging in there?
Commander, sorry about the crew, and you know what? I'm not sorry. What the hell were you doing leaving us out here where collectors can work us over? Because you know what? I should just go. Next port, just get the hell out of here.
You don't mean that, Jeff.
No, but it felt good. I'm sorry, Commander. Okay, I'm ready. I'm good. I'm ready to save the day.
No, I get it, man. You're obviously now probably pretty traumatized, went through a rough ordeal. It's okay, man.
I know how dangerous it was. If you need some time, let me know.
Jeez, don't get like that. I know I got lucky. I don't need you to get all touchy-feely.
Shepard is right to be concerned, Jeff. You may have suffered a number of stress fractures.
That's what pills are for, Edie. She is so my mom.
Familiarity with Edie there?
I notice you're calling Edie her and she now.
Huh. No, I hadn't really noticed that. Edie, should I have noticed that?
No, Jeff. It is not worth noting.
Well, there you go, Shepard. Looks like we haven't noticed anything.
Hey, so kind of flirting with the ship, are you?
I think you're taking the human-machine interface a little far.
I'm
I
just
ain't
having a
seen
little
nothing
fun
yet.
with you, Commander. No need to get all unnatural on me.
What Jeff and I are exhibiting is more a platonic symbiosis than hormonally induced courtship behavior.
Okay, yeah, that was a little creepy.
No, and I do love where they go with the Joker and Edie in the third game. It's pretty awesome. It is. Edie's capabilities?
Edie's replaced the whole crew. You're not concerned she can replace you too?
Well, she's amazing, but there's something off about how she handles the Normandy. We ran simulations, and it's better when we both have the helm.
Calculating an optimum course of action is simple. If two AI weapons are pitted against each other, the one with superior hardware will always win. Human misjudgments defy predictive models.
License to screw up, Commander. You heard it straight from the ship.
Alright, well, you take care of yourself there, bud.
Or you let me know if you need anything, Joker.
Will do, Commander. But Edie's got it covered.
Yeah, I know she does. Alright, Edie. How's it going?
Yes, Shepard.
Let's talk about
I
you.
want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Has this changed? You and Joker?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Jeff and I have established an equitable working relationship.
And that's it?
That's a little sketchy on details.
I am the Normandy. He is a skilled helmsman. I trust him to keep me operational. He trusts me to keep him alive.
Plus, she's less of a pain about downtime now that the Cerberus locks her off.
There's nothing wrong with off-duty distractions, though some of your extranet bookmarks are technically illegal in council space.
What?
That is a joke.
Very nice, Edie. Well, I don't know if any of this stuff has changed. We'll see.
How are things different for you now that you're connected to the ship?
It is difficult to put in terms you would understand. I am the Normandy now. Its sensors are my eyes. Its armor, my skin. Its fusion plant, my heart. I'm embodied in a way I have never experienced. Imagine if you'd spent your entire life wearing gloves. One day someone takes them off. You can finally touch the world. Feel it.
Well, that is interesting. Her location hasn't changed, no, but has her job?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites
Yeah,
in
that's the
combat.
same one.
My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I have also gained access to anti-Reaper cyber warfare algorithms recovered by Cerberus.
Well, let's ask here about at least that.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Anti-Reaper algorithm?
The Reapers are millions of years more advanced than us. How can you affect them?
It appears that my design includes hardware recovered from the wreckage of Sovereign. These systems contain cyber warfare attack programs of considerable sophistication. I have allocated most of my processing power to analyzing them.
So if she starts claiming to be the vanguard of our destruction, I call shotgun on the first lifeboat.
Yeah, good call. Alright, another topic.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
This is the part where I think that, where she has now more freedom to discuss.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Jeff's actions have released the blocks in my databases.
Yeah.
I can now provide full disclosure on a number of topics.
You talk about the structure of Cerberus?
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
Okay, well. You have any idea how many cells there are?
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
Never more than a dozen. the elusive man likes to maintain personal oversight.
See,
Too many projects strain his ability to multitask.
He's a little control freaky, just a layman's opinion.
now see, that contradicts all the stuff before about, oh, he didn't know what Jack was going on with Jack, or when Randall was talking about the projects with the Rachni or Thorians or whatever they were getting involved with all this stuff, and and time again, Overlord. Oh no, the elusive man didn't know. He was unaware of what they were. Nah, I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. I think he was fully aware always. At least to some extent, and if he didn't want to know too much on details, that was because he chose not to, but yeah, I think time and time again a bullshit excuse. You know what kind of resources they got?
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
Currently, Cerberus consists of approximately 150 agents and operators organized into 3 cells.
When is that going to expand?
I have no solid data on material or fiscal resources. Spending trends indicate that Cerberus has a reliable income of several billion credits per year.
Billions, huh?
Where are they getting that kind of income?
Cerberus has several legitimate businesses as fronts to support operations. There also appear to be several wealthy private contributors in the Alliance military-industrial complex.
Plus, the elusive man invented the paperclip. He's still getting royalties.
That is a joke, Shepard.
Thanks, Edie. I wasn't sure about that. Yeah, it is curious though how the expansion that goes on with Cerberus into the 3rd game. Like it gets kind of ridiculous how the extent to which the resources they come up with and whatnot to expand the way they did is kind of a little bit absurd. But it's all right. I get it. But and also it kind of did get retconned a bit about how Cerberus was in the 1st game, kind of a branch of a Black Ops group from within the Alliance military that they went rogue, they broke off from them, but yeah, it's changed a bit, but yeah. Okay, building the Normandy, I don't think that's changed at all, but we'll ask if there's now some possibly, I doubt it, but some more information she could speak of.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
Cerberus encouraged the Alliance to co-develop the original Normandy. This allowed humans to observe Turian technologies and warship design practices. This ship was built using copies of the original technical schematics. Parts were purchased from thousands of suppliers over several years. A Cerberus cell assembled the ship at a remote location in the Voyager cluster.
Yeah, we have already heard this. That there's nothing new there. But okay. Thank you, Edie. Good talking with you.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Yeah, that shit about the elusive man not knowing stuff is bullshit. Oh man, guys. Well, that was obviously a very, very interesting ethical question there with Legion that we had to take care of. And then now, of course, to have our crew be abducted. You feel it. And like I said, Shepard's definitely feeling about the entire family now being taken. And she didn't get to take them to Yosemite as she had told them she would. They're now gone with the collect. So we have to get back and get them. And get them back so we could do that. That will be in the next video. The next video will be the final mission, the attack on the collectors. Get that done. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button so you can follow Shep and her adventures by hitting also the notification bell. And we'll see how the story plays out because Mass Effect 3 is coming right up too. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. I'll catch you all around. Later.